Pozdrav ljudi, dobrodošli posle malo dužeg vremena u Hogwarts Legacy. Nastavljamo dalje. Nadam mi nije bilo dugo, ali rekao da se vratim opet u igrici. Da je završen pre svega, baš mi se svidjela iskreno. Imamo...
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
Gdje imamo Sebastian? Jel pa Sebastian? Sam ček. Mrak je, vjerojatno treba čekamo dan. Evo.
You made it.
Šti druže moj, gdje si ti bio? Jebem. Prođem ceo. Hogwarts Legacy, jebem.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on. I'll take you to my uncle's.
Okay.
This way.
Bacite ovaj pogled.
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
No dobro, sad ćemo mi to da očistimo, sredimo i će opet bezbedan. Jel ovdje?
Here we are.
Je.
My sister should be just inside.
A, to će onda ovdje. Ne, ja.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Gadno, gadno.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian.
Treba da radim.
Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I... A, to je ovaj lik.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
So, surely there's something...
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
To nije baš tako iskreno. I tako uvek se starim, uvek mislim da se znaju. Kad ću da naučim ovo otvaranje, znači dobijam brave, bri. Šta treba da radim? Kad uđemo unutra, pričam sa ovom devojkom ili? Čekaj da probamo. Evo ga.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark arts.
Oh, dear Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line.
I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
Oh.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Mislim da je ovo
Thank
najbolji
you.
odgovor.
The search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Baš mi je krivo.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Idemo da rešavamo.
Loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Okay.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate.
Revelio.
Digging for something.
Gdje si Sebastian? Glavna misija aktivirana, nema mrdanja.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Eto, moram sad šetam gore. Ajde.
Lumos.
Ajde.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. A good wizard is a dead wizard in such.
Gdje ćeš, bre? Jaki? A ne. Daj, sad ćemo ovako. Jo. Okej, malo. Pika bre.
You've made your last
vi?
mistake.
A, ovo je neki bosić. Šta?
See you too slow. One less shit.
Levioso.
O, vidi ga.
Descendo.
How nice of you to stop. There. Let's get this over.
Dobro. Kako vam prošlo? Vidi ga.
I won't rest.
Eta. Odlično.
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Šta? Pa ja te ovdje izneo, bre, šta pričaš? Gdje ovaj sad? O, ovdje.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the ministry is... Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. That's what I've heard.
Šta ima ovamo? Ovdje ima neki kovčeg. Nothing special. Huh.
Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
House.
Revelio.
Gdje je ta kuća? Huh. Bunar.
This well looks familiar.
Izgleda vam poznat.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio.
Či ova... Ne? Evo.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
Joj, čekaj, pa ovo je... Da, i sjećanja s onim... sa Merlinom i onim... njegovim kolegama, valjda. Da li je to sjećanje?
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor.
Yes.
Hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. the keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Opa! Neko razbucao je krevet.
Why bother blocking the stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Okay.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
Revelio.
Čekaj, sad tražim te... Ovde silu. Aha, vidim nešto.
Confringo.
To još ide.
Glacius. Confringo.
Probamo da... Ne. To je tu. Više. Dalje ovo.
Incendio.
Čekaj.
Revelio.
Jer mi više treba ovo.
Lumos. Lumos.
Aha, bože.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too. Lumos.
Treba da uđem tamo.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it?
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
Ajmo. Ižemo negdje? A je.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Imamo nova vrata. O, neko je rascepao.
Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
Incendio! Let's have a look.
Radim to kad pogledam. Ima taj plamen, to...
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention it? Apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts.
You did not? Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
A da je dobro što smo mu poverili našu tajnu. Belet miš. To. Po ništa. Šta bre? Astronomy class. Čitamo. Šta imamo, šta sam se dobio? Oh, nice. Još mnogo da rešavam. A, rukavice neke. Morat ću da dodam neke dodatke. To treba.
I'd rather go alone. To a dance?
Why not? In fact, I think they should insist we go alone.
Opa, sad bi trebalo... Idemo na časanost 100. No mi je. Da mi dođe da razvanemo ulutku. Čekaj, gdje je taj plan? Ovdje ne ide? Ne, to je vjerojatno sljedeći sprat. Vidim, teleport nije... Čekaj. Da li ja mogu sada... Nego što krenem gore, samo ključam imam. Imam par stvari koje bih želeo da razgraničim. O je. To. Hvala mi dosta stvari. I sad, kako beše? Jel to meni ovo treba? Jeste. neka uniforma, da li je dobro? Okej. Kaga? 10 minuta, doći kasnije. A ono što meni treba je... Jer... Nisam to trebao, nego beše ovdje. Nema za sad ništa dobro. Ništa specijalno. Malo sam pokupio na male vrtice. Kad sam dolazio na misiju. Šta je, baš kad sam u ovoj sobi da ih pustim. Ja sam njih pustio, jes. Jo, što je slatko. Kaki ste, bođi. Ništa. Šta će njih ovdje, idem na dalje. Nastavimo dalje. Pustili smo životinke. Otključao sam zaključane iteme. I upgradeao sam moje... Noć. Bude mračnije, a?
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Kakav sam s ovom maskom, majko se.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
O, uczyłaś?
Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own.
Aha, ovo je super pija zbog teleskop. Aha. Oho. Šta ja vidim sad?
Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Palči pički.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit. I'm something of an astronomy buff.
Hello, Amit. It's nice to meet you.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Ah.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables that you can't.
The constellations are beautiful.
Revelio.
Not sure they're worth dying of a cold for, but they are.
Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody stars she wants us to chart. Not how I want.
Amit thinks he knows everything. Even told me he can speak gobbledygook.
Piše da mu je dole u Ostoj.
The perfect night for...
Amit, where did you say that telescope was?
Sitting in the storage room beneath the top deck. Look for the smaller set of stairs on the main observation deck.
Thank you.
Of course. Hurry back once you found it.
Kad ja treba idem da ga tražim. Čovjek mi lepo nije doneo. A, to je ipak gore. Da, brate, ovo kao stvarno u Hogwartsu, Harry Potter.
Incendio. This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing.
Dobra, profesorka, volite zvezde, shvatili smo.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shah was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
Okay.
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Jo.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we?
Bolje bi mu bilo. Gdje smo mi to?
The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing.
Idemo vuda?
It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
I si uprpio nam se mali, a?
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as tidy as I expected.
Ovo se i ne vidi.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Incendio! Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
What? What the fuck?
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
Sad kapira.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
Vidimo, ja, do sad se nije jedno naišao na ove stolove.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Sad, idemo sljedeći quest. Evo. Okej. Ima. Moment. To nije loše. Prvo da izbušim balone. Jer čekaj, to je novi spell, jel? Novi spell znači... nova moć. Čekaj. Dobro, vidimo šta imate. Nešto imamo teleskop. Ajmo onda... Su oni tamo, dobro. Ja, hoću novi. Ovaj mi delujemo... Arresto momentu, to mi sviđa. Ovaj mi je bolji. Ovaj vid Guardium Leviosa, to je ovaj malo napredniji onaj Levios. Treba idem da ih bušim, jel? Šta da okrenem? Znači imamo 2 mjesta, 5 komada. Vidim da su i baš daleko. To su 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 balona. To nisu, jel? Mašli sam. Ne se ne držim. Ti sranje, ja baš moram da prođem pred njim. Pa ja, ovo je nemoguće. Ja ne mogu ovo da budem. Ma daj, prijatelju. Još ovo. To su neki drugi. To je neka side quest misija. Čego se penjem negdje na vrh brda. A evo ih. Morao sam tako vidim šta je. Jo, mašio sam. Da li je moguće?
There we go.
Vidio ima neke kućice u ovom jebinu. To nije logor ovih trolova. Jest? Tačno je goblin. Ja ne znam da sam toliko visoko pa me ovo obara ili šta je. Imam, boga mi, dosta stvari ovdje da se otkriju oni Merlinovi, kako se zove, trials i taj sranje. Ima svašta. A evo ih koji balon. No, ne. Pitanje da li su da tu... Ne, nisu, ovo su neki naposredni, no? Vidimo ove dodatne boostere, vjerovatno to.
That's it.
Eto. Doktore. Beše ona profesorka letenja, jel? Aha, vidim sad je. Opa. A, ovo je ta barijera. Boga mi, baš je sablasno ovdje. Evo je pa taj balon. Bravo. Pa što ga ne probuš, moram baš da uletim u njega. Odlično. Bože koliko ima tih balona da se buši. A evo, ovo je jedna kancelarija.
Welcome back. Have you finished your...
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice Arresto Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match.
Znači za Quidditch, ali ja mogu da koristim za neprijatelje i odbranu. Opa. Odlično. Okej.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible.
Čekaj. To je ovo, jel? Pa.
Perhaps before we leave here,
Arresto momentum.
Arresto momentum. O, to nije loša fora. Sad. Kad smo to završili? Ja sam mogu da idem ka Sebastijanu. I gdje je uopće ta misija? Šta je ovo? O, nemoj zezati, ja moram da budem sad 17 level. A moram da naučim Wingardium Leviosa. Dobro, ništa. To ćemo raditi u sljedećoj epizodi. Ja se nadam da ste uživali. Sad se ja izvinjavam što kasnim sa epizodama, ali obećavam da ću sad češće izbacivati. Tamo sad pred kraj nove godine, da počnem novu godinu uredno. A mislim ima nešto, nema ništa. Tako da ljudi, sad pred novu godinu želim vam najbolje praznike, želim da srećno lepu novu godinu. A mi se vidimo u sljedećoj. Lepo. Pozdrav!